everyone, so we're going to move into some different fall/Thanksgiving crafts. I hope you guys had a great Halloween, and any projects that you did I hope turned out great and everything looked fantastic and you had all kinds of compliments and where did you get this and how did you do that and all that good stuff. So for the centerpiece we're going to do for Thanksgiving, I personally like to do something like the one I'm going to show you because it's really easy to remove. So there are beautiful centerpieces you can do with table runners and glass candles and individual pumpkins and little turkeys and all the ceramic stuff and all that, and that's fantastic and it looks great. But if your family's like mine, we like to sit and get the eating on. So centerpiece is all great, but we want the food to be in the middle when it's time to eat. So the thing that I'm showing you is something you can remove really quickly and switch out to the food when it comes time. So first thing you're going to need is going to be some type of trough-like object. So you can use a basket like I found, you can use a wooden box, you can use a metal tub, just whatever works, whatever you find and that you like. This particular basket I picked up at Goodwill. The tag fell off, but this was only $2.99, so good score and good size for my table. Then the next thing you're going to need is coarse objects to fill it. So first thing I got was this little bouquet at Michael's. It doesn't look like much. I've actually already ripped off some of the flowers because I was just playing around with it earlier. But I didn't have much to choose from. If you guys have been to Michael's, like I went the week before, just before Halloween, like half of an aisle and hardly anything. Everyone's already picked through it with all the deals because they've been doing fall stuff on sale for like ever. And I really didn't anticipate having to buy everything for all of our fall crafts so early in the season. So something I will know next year. This one was pretty much the only thing that had colors that I liked. That didn't have just like some mums that are red or purple. This one was $12.99 and then of course a 70% off. And then I got some pine cones. Pine cones were $4.99. Again, 70% off as well since they're, you know, part of fall decor. And then because I really couldn't find much of anything else, I had to buy this like pre-made floral arrangement, which was $39.99 and 70% off. So whereas this guy pretty much, I mean, it's not exact, but pretty similar. It was only like $3 after the discount. This one I had to pay like $11 for. So, you know, I'll have to take off this ribbon and try to reuse that or something. But it was kind of disappointing because all it has is this foamy. Like you would think that it would have a thing that it was in. So anyways, I have this one. And then I also have my little candle holders that I used for our other project with the spiders, where we put the spiders around them and then we did the sequins at the bottom. Like I said, you just use hot glue, that way you can reuse these for the different holidays. So popped all that stuff off, hot glue comes right off, we'll reuse these. These again were at Goodwill for 99 cents. Of course you can find anything that works for you. The great thing about this is you can make it any colors that you want. You can add candles in, you can throw pumpkins in if you wanted to, different gourds. I just like more of the floral just because since it's for a table centerpiece, that's just my particular preference. So we're gonna work with these items, and again, the great thing about this is when you do this project, this is going to sit in the center of the table, and then, all right, food's ready, move this out of the way, put all your food there for your guests. So this one's gonna be really easy and as expensive as you want it to be, as cheap as you want it to be. So you're just gonna fill in your items. I'm gonna put my 2 candle holders in here so I can get those lit. I'm just going to, looks like I have some little guides to go off of here. So just kind of center those up. Then I'm going to pull all the flowers off of here, which like I say, I've already done some. So I'm just gonna continue to pull those off. Those come off pretty easily. I don't think I can reuse that. I'm just going to continue with your supplies, pulling off what you like. Now also, as we're doing these projects, there's not a lot to the Thanksgiving projects because, you know, we've only got about 2 weeks and it's going to be time to get on with the Thanksgiving will have come and gone. We'll be focusing on shopping and, you know, getting all our Christmas decor going. So what I'll do is I'm just going to do a couple crafts for this to share. And then in my other videos, for you guys that are new to the channel, I like to strive to have a lot of items you can reuse, especially these holidays are so close. We don't want to have to pack a lot of different items up and change them out every few weeks. So I'm going to do like a little quick walkthrough too on one of my videos, just to show you guys how you can reuse or change up those different things if you like to change them up for Thanksgiving too. So once you have this in, you're just going to place the items, you know, how you see fit, whatever looks nicest to you. And all these little leaves, I just pulled those up from the bottoms of the stems. You can kind of use those to cover the base. So here is how mine looks. Again, this is a pretty easy and quick project. I mean, it only takes a few minutes. You just pretty much stuff your basket the way that you want it to look. And you know, if you want it to be like a little more full, like I have a couple little gaps in here. I mean, you've got all this stuff to work with, so just pull off and use what you need. Fill it as much or as little as you'd like. Alright you guys, that wraps up this week's project. I hope everything turned out great for you. Again, this is pretty simple. It can range in price anywhere from just a few dollars or as expensive as you want it to be. You can also use different types of candles, like if you want to put maybe tapers in here instead of the fat candles, you can do that just by putting those little short candlesticks at the bottom and just kind of put all your flowers around it with them poking out. I hope everything turned out great. If you do have any questions, as always, you can post those below. I do check all the time and will respond if you need any help. Also, since there's a lot of things that I see out and about that I wanted to share, my mom recommended an Instagram. So I started that, and that's going to be ucantoo vlog. So same thing, spelling as my channel, just with VLOG at the back, if you want to follow there. And also if you want to share on your Instagram and show me how your different projects turn out if you do them with me. And I just want to say thank you so much to the people that have subscribed so far. I really appreciate the support. I hope I'm bringing you something different. I'm really trying not to do the same old like paper crafts or mason jars and all the stuff. I really am trying to bring you guys something different and unique, and I really hope that it's something that you guys enjoy. So as always, I'll have something for you next week. And I hope you guys had a fantastic Halloween and are so stoked for the upcoming holidays to spend time with family and friends. And I will see you on the next one.